Hi, if you want to play ESPN's fantasy football, this is how you can do it. So you go to the ESPN.com, their official site, and on the right side up here they have fantasy. If you click on the fantasy home, it'll take you to this side right here. And here you have football, you have college pick 'em up, you have all types of games, all types of fantasies. So I'm gonna click on football because we're covering football right now. You have to make an account. I made a few teams just to test out the whole system, but when you click here, sign up and play for free, you can join a public league if you want to play with random people, or you can create a league where you can set up a private league with your friends. I'm going to create a league. Here you can just type in the league name. I'll just name it like that, choose the number of teams, and you can choose your type of scoring here. You can get an invite link or just invite via email. I'm going to copy the link for now. And it says right here, your league is not full and your draft has not been scheduled. In order to schedule a draft, first your friends and family, they have to join the actual league. And then you will be able to schedule a draft. Now, when you schedule a draft, you have 4 types of draft. You have offline, snake, auto pick, and salary cap. So the auto pick is, I guess, for some people that don't want to draft their own players, but most of the fun in fantasy football is drafting your own players. So here you can draft your settings. Well, not draft your settings, but here are your draft settings. The draft date, the seconds per pick, and the draft order. After you've set that, and after your family and friends join, you can click on Save Changes, but I haven't changed anything. Then you will be able to start the draft. Now, if you want to just try out the draft, you can go back to the home screen, and there is an option to do a mock draft. So if you just want to try, here in the draft guide, as you can see, it tells you a lot of good information around how to draft, but right here you have mock drafts. You have mock draft project. Here you can click, and you can see that at the bottom here, we have all the players in the draft. We have everything you need to know about drafting and the mock drafting, as well as all the stats. So you can look this up before you do a draft or a mock draft. And now we can go to more and then mock draft lobby. So through the draft guide system, you can just check out what you can expect in the mock draft and what are all the available things to draft. And now here in the mock draft lobby, you can practice draft. So here I made like Dino Twister, and here's my League 1. This is the League 1 that we just made, and we can do a practice draft. We can select our draft position. Let's say we're draft 1. And here it's going to load what an actual draft is going to look like. Okay, so in the draft, up here are the picking teams. So as you can see, Team 9, Team 2, Team 4, Team 10. These are all the teams that you are drafting with. Here you can queue up players that you want to draft. And now the draft has actually begun. So the draft is actually begun, and you can draft, let's say, this guy. Now you have drafted, and the teams just go in order and draft. So depending on the type of draft that you have selected, the draft is going to be different. Sometimes you have to bid on the draft. This is a snake draft, so it just goes in order and everybody just picks a player. and the draft order is randomized every round, as you can see. And that's about it. You can just draft, make your team, and that's it. You can just follow the season and check your scoring.